One bright morning, a wise teacher stood in front of his class with a large, empty container on the desk. His students watched with curiosity as he reached under the table and pulled out a bag of large stones. Carefully, he began placing the stones inside the jar until it was full to the brim. Looking up, the teacher asked, "Is the jar full?" The students, eager to please, nodded confidently. "Yes," they exclaimed in unison. Smiling gently, the teacher reached for another bag, this time filled with small pebbles. He poured the pebbles into the jar, shaking it lightly so the pebbles could settle into the gaps between the larger stones. Once more, he asked, "Now, is the jar full?" This time the students hesitated. Some remembered how their first answer had been too quick, but after glancing at the jar, many still replied, "Yes, now it's full." With a knowing smile, the teacher picked up a container of fine sand and slowly poured it into the jar. The sand slipped through the spaces between the stones and the pebbles, filling every last gap. As the grains settled, the teacher asked again, "Is the jar full now?" The class, now unsure, murmured softly, "Maybe." Finally, the teacher reached for a jug of water. He poured it into the jar, and the water soaked into the sand, filling every tiny space that remained. The students gasped in amazement, realizing how much more the jar could still hold. The teacher smiled warmly and addressed his curious class, "This jar represents your life. The large stones are the most important things: your family, your health, your dreams. They are the things that matter most. The pebbles are other important things, like your job, school, or friendships. The sand represents the smaller things in life: distractions, minor worries, and daily chores." He continued, "If you fill your jar with the sand first, there will be no room for the stones or the pebbles. The same goes for your life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small, unimportant things, you'll never have room for the things that truly matter. Focus on the stones first, the things that are truly important. The rest will find its place." The students listened intently, the lesson sinking in. Life was like the jar, and how they filled it would determine how meaningful and fulfilled it could be. Moral: prioritize the important things in life. Focus on what truly matters, and the rest will follow.